to talk just for a few minutes about what it means to overcome through intercessory prayer. And part of this comes with identificational confession. But today we're just going to share a few moments on the aspect of prayer. John Piper said, if you don't know that life is war, then you don't know what prayer is for. Well said, because that is really how we defeat the enemy. In Ephesians 6:12, it says, For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against the spiritual host of wickedness in the heavenly places. We live in a war zone, and that war zone often cannot be seen as far as the principalities that we're dealing with. But man is key to fulfilling God's plan on the earth. It says in Psalm 115:16, the heavens are the heavens of the Lord, but the earth he has given to the sons of men. You see, God has given us authority to operate on planet Earth. His desire is to fulfill his will on the earth. And so we are the conduit for that. And so we need to understand he gives us the keys of the kingdom. You see, there's this 6,000-year lease on the earth. Jesus said, all authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. He says in Psalm 115:16, even the heavens are the Lord's, but the earth he has given to the children of men. And so in Luke 19:10, we see that Jesus says he came that he could reclaim all that was lost. And so that means not only the salvation of people, but also restoration of what he had done. So when we look in the Old Testament, we see that there was an outer court, there was an inner court, and the Holy of Holies. These were the three areas the priests were allowed to access, and only they could do that. Well, in our own calling in the marketplace, it's much the same. You see, our inner court is kind of like a tree. The inner court is our intercession. It's the roots of our faith. And that's where we defeat the battles in the spiritual realm. And the depth of your root system really determines your ability to withstand attack in the outer court. You are both king and priest in the marketplace. You are called to defeat principalities and to identify with those that you serve and to enforce covenant with God and man. The leaves represent our outer court calling. It's the public face of what we do. It's the work that we do. And it's the physical battle. And so this is why I say there's an inner court and an outer court. And the tree is a great way of giving example to that. So I want to encourage you today that you make a priority to have prayer in the morning before you ever go out to do battle, and allow God to use you greatly. God bless.